Yo, 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 how you guys doing? This Darius, how you guys doing today? So, so today I wanted to talk about the fresh CEO situation. This guy is really messing up the brand for the Fresh and Fit podcast. If you guys haven't been on a rock, this guy got some Instagram or like a Chinese model pregnant, and he doing the typical nigga thing, which is to pot smoking ghost, abandoning his responsibilities. Now she got the receipts, so she's pregnant, and Fresh, being silly, uh, wants to leave. He looking bad because now he's making brothers look bad. The red pill community, he making them look bad because he's doing the same thing the Pookies and Ray Rays are doing, which is leaving the girls to become single moms and repeating the cycle. And like I said, Fresh really isn't needed in the Fresh and Fit podcast. He really doesn't bring a lot of intellectual value to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Myron, he's a loyal dude, so I respect him because they started it together. But Fresh is really holding Myron back from a intellectual, from the property standpoint of the value of the podcast. And unfortunately, he's loyal to the T, which is what brother should be, but Fresh is messing up bad. So we gonna show you guys the receipts. So she posted text message. She got the pregnancy test. She did it twice, and like I said, he don't want the kid. I can understand that you're not feeling her no more, but bro, you knew what you were doing when you were clapping them cheeks, and now you want to renege because now responsibilities come into play. And the name of the model, her name's Daisy Fit Chin. So she's like a Miss China model. And like I said, she posting receipts, and she recently did an interview, and Destiny was basically telling her how her bad decisions is going to ruin the child. See, this is why it's important that women, arranged marriages should be happening, honestly. To avoid all this, arranged marriages, because women are very horrible at picking men. They pick based off he's funny, he's cool, he got clout. That's all sweet, but is he going to stick around? Like, anybody can stick around when there's no responsibility. But when real stuff happens, where there's responsibility kicking in, where you got to take care of kids, bills, day to day real life stuff, then you see what type of man you really are, or if you're a man in general. And if you abandon your kid, you're not really a man. So Fresh character is being put on display. So it is sad because it's like a lot of people look up to these guys, and a lot of these red pill guys are not really high value, because being high value is being able to conduct yourself even in uncomfortable situations. Like, so he should have been able to talk to her and reconcile and be like, hey, if you want to keep the kid, but he want her to get an abortion and everything. So we gonna get into what Destiny said about the situation, because he spoke some logical, like, I don't really care about Destiny, but he spoke some logical stuff. So we gonna get into it.
Question about the for the kid. If Walter apologized for everything and came clean and everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah, but why do you care about he's gonna be a part of my baby's life? Is
Well, it's
that
not just your babies; it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the
yeah?
child
But
deserve a
he
father if he
doesn't.
wants to be involved?
Yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like a man. So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Do you think you have a right to child support?
I don't. I mean, he doesn't need to. That's
And see, women use child support as a way to weaponize to get back at the guy. Let's say the guy, you get pregnant, but he don't really want to be in a relationship with you. He'll co-parent with you, but he don't want to be in a relationship with you. Women, because they're emotional creatures and very spiteful, they'll put you on child support even if they don't need the money to get back at you, because there's only two ways to get back at a man: through his kids and through his money. Because so she wanted to put him on child support, and that's just a way to hurt him, hurt his pockets. But Fresh talking about, hey, the business is my business is not on point right now. The money's looking tight.
Fine.
Well, you said
Because I
the
don't
U.S.
care about
government said
his.
he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
Yeah, that's
compelling
what
reason
I'm
not
saying. That's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
to. What shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? Like, how do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother
Look,
that
his father doesn't want him.
he just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably freaking the out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But like, why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying,
So
based
if
on
he,
his behave right
sure,
now.
but if he
Look,
changes his
why
behavior
do
in the
you speak
future,
for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
well,
Even right now.
you're both acting like idiots, right?
But you picked him. See, this is why it's important that a woman should pick a man off practical characteristics. Is he loyal? Is he reliable? Is he dependable? Is his lifestyle congruent to wanting marriage and a family? If his lifestyle is flashy cars, Bugattis, all these type of things, and he's promote himself as a high value guy, obviously he's not finna stick with one woman. He doesn't want like a family. He doesn't want that responsibility. And unfortunately, women go off temporary emotional uh, decisions where he's funny, he's cool, he's fun, he's charismatic. None of that won't mean anything. Is he reliable? Is he dependable? This is why our forefathers did arranged marriages, because women are completely retarded when it comes to picking a man. They're fucking retarded. Like they pick off the most dumbest reasons.
To be fair, right? You've gotten
What am I
pregnant with
acting?
because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you. You're just as dumb as he is, right? The
Mm-hmm.
problem isn't with either of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not
Not-
concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So don't
You're
you
leaking DMs
speak,
on
speak
Instagram.
for
How are you?
him?
You don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you
What
leaking
is
all
the
of this
money?
publicly?
What
The money is the
what
child support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
That you're very
who are
familiar with the
you?
U.S.
Who
laws.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me, because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not
You're
even
literally
about
on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I apparently more than you
Do you
do? I'm
think
not getting
I'm
knocked
like-
up by Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? You're trying to act like you're the one with all the
Who are
experience
you?
here?
Exactly. She picked a guy because of his clout and because he was buying her gifts. And Fresh was a little bit simping. He said that was his first baddie. I'm like, bro, she's plastic surgery up. She is not that attractive. She is plastic surgery up. So she's not natural. So you can have her, I guess.
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man being
Because
a
I'm
fucking
apparently because I'm
asshole
older than you. I've got
having
more
a
life
baby.
experience than you. And I'm the only
You're
one that.
older than me, so you have more rights.
No, apparently I've got. I'm just curious. It seems like you have like all of this.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Okay, so Daisy,
I don't want to talk to you.
let me
Okay. Destiny's going to take a break for a little bit.
I am. I will. I'll take out. This woman is a piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because
You
she just
are
wants
a
to milk
fucking
this guy for
trash.
money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
Okay, so that was pretty much the segment that I wanted to break down. So you see that Fresh messed up in a many different ways. One, he's making himself look bad. He's not honorable because if push comes to shove, he wants to let the chick get an abortion, and he's gonna abandon the chick like if she keeps the kid. And she looks stupid because she wants to put the guy on child support. That's the number one way, ladies, how to ruin a relationship irreparably, by bringing the courts in and putting him on child support. If you want the guy in the life, do not try to screw him over by trying to ruin his pockets, because now you making a situation where you're hurting him on a long-term basis, which isn't good. So Fresh messed up because it made him look like a dork because he's buying her gifts. He only knew her for a month, and this is ruining the Fresh and Fit brand. Many of their audience want Fresh to get cut out. That Myron is better off without him. From a business standpoint, yes, Myron is better off without Fresh because Fresh doesn't even bring any intellectual value to Fresh and Fit. He says a couple words, and that's probably about it. So he's getting an easy bag. Myron should hire me. I'm way more intelligent than Fresh. He couldn't even debate a Muslim on Christianity. I'm like, bro, you ain't no Christian, bro. You can't even do basic debate. So, but that's why this. Well, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Fresh, he's slipping. He's ruining the brand of Fresh and Fit. This girl just proves why women should not be picking a man to have kids with, because they pick off temporary emotional decisions, which never ends well. They end up becoming single moms, bitter, and then those kids suffer the most. Both of them are being idiots, like Destiny said, because they're thinking about themselves and not looking at the kid and reconciling and co-parenting. So anyways, like I said, like, click, and subscribe. Thank you guys. I'm out.